With his rugby player's build, Hassam looks a bit out of place in Islamabad. Yet this 27-year-old Iranian has been a refugee in Pakistan for the past 9 years. And today he heads up the Iranian opposition movement in his adopted home.
You know, when we say like we are from Iran, so they think we are supporting Iran government. And the way they behave, like they say, yes, Ahmadinejad is good, Ahmadinejad great, standing against USA. They don't know we are against him. Sometimes we tell them, yeah, because we don't want to argue with them, we don't want to make problem for us. Sometimes we don't tell them that, okay, we are also against Ahmadinejad. So yeah, he's good.
For Hassam, it's a dual role inherited from his father, Ali. He is a former Revolutionary Guard who fled to Pakistan after turning against the mullah's regime. Back in 1979, he believed the Islamic Revolution would bring him freedom.
That I am joined to the passage by
At the time of the Islamic Revolution, I had friends who were very religious, and I found it attractive. So I joined the revolution. I was barely 17. But the movement was also marked by philosophers such as Jean-Paul Sartre or Descartes. We didn't understand everything, but we wanted to be inspired.
But instead of philosophy, it was the Iran-Iraq war that marked his youth. 8 years of fighting which decimated his generation and convinced Ali to turn towards dissidence.
Most of this picture people is die.
So tonight, Ali and his son gather with those who, like them, fled Tehran to escape repression. Students, intellectuals, or simple opposition supporters who ended up in Pakistan by necessity rather than choice.
I think that anything could happen to us here. Not just because it's a dangerous country, but because it's a friend of Iran's.
In this house in the Islamabad suburbs, the Iranian opposition wants to be as close as possible to the movement in Tehran. The casualties from recent demonstrations in Iran are remembered, and everyone unites against President Ahmadinejad. But tonight, it's the Pakistani government that's in the line of fire.
We have proof that the Pakistani and Iranian governments constantly exchange information about us. And if they wanted to, they could annihilate our movement.
In Pakistan's foreign ministry, relations with Iran are an issue of concern. The order is clear: don't make waves.
Our relations are anchored in common faith, common culture, and we have borders with Iran. So our relations have traditionally been very good and extensive. You know that our region is already facing huge problems. So we cannot afford another crisis in the region.
The Iranian opposition is struggling to be heard in Pakistan. But for Islamabad, good neighborly relations are more important than freedom of speech for Iranian opposition supporters.